Visual impairment and blindness greatly affect the different aspects of the lives of the people in terms of mobility, safety, context awareness, and education. Researchers in the industry and academia mainly focus on the development of assistive devices to help for mobility. However, the educational aspect for the visually impaired people is often overlooked. Education of the visually impaired people is important to provide a sense of independence and gain knowledge like any other person. For VIB students, the common avenue for their learning is usually through different learning materials, such as audio interfaces on computers and tablets, braille text on paper or books for reading textual information, and everyday objects used as a tool to provide information about shapes. These are important tools that can be used by the teachers of the visually impaired. But this approach may engage the students less. To get students to be active in class, creative teachers use different tools such as self-made figures or images to better fit the students' learning habits. Instead of the same handouts for everyone, they have personalized materials for each student, which is a daunting task to design and create as a teacher. But this is the type of teaching that is needed in the special education schools. Introducing the TacPic System. The TacPic System is an AI-driven tactile educational material generation pipeline that is interfaced on a mobile application and deployed to the cloud. It takes our algorithms about 2 minutes to generate a single design of an educational aid. These algorithms emphasizes the shapes within the images using a framework called MaskRCNN. This is a convolutional neural network model that takes it a step further by computing not only the bounding boxes of the objects, but the masks that borders the objects itself. By adding our natural language processing, we are able to process braille labels on top of these masks to tag each object within the image. Finally, through our image processing algorithms, we augment the necessary features within an image to provide important details. The tactile educational materials are automatically generated based on the given parameters set by the user. Inputs from a camera would be able to produce different types of tactile educational materials set by our algorithms for tactile flashcards, tactile peg puzzles, and tactile maps. Tactile flashcards are educational materials that are composed of braille labels and the shape outline of an object. Geography tactile maps are generated by creating the different cities and segments of a map and labeling the cities within them. Tactile peg puzzles are shape pieces with corresponding holes to be placed in. Algorithms generate STL files of these tactile educational materials so they can take shape with the help of 3D printing. Through the TacPic system, the teachers are empowered with the capabilities of generating new kinds of tactile educational materials without the additional work entailed to create these for the VIB students.